Hey, so just a quick video to talk through this. So if we do need a matrix table that is a constant sum, and we need each one to total something different, we can't really go ahead and use the must total validation down here, because that makes sure that both of them have to total the exact same thing. But there is a creative way of doing this. So what we need to do is we first need to get the pipe text of the participant's answer to either the permanent or the fixed term contract in both of these. So we just, for the sake of argument, go with permanent since it's the first one here. So if we go in and go to pipe text, we then go to this question, which is question 3. And then we're looking for 1st September 2016 permanent, for example. And this is going to paste in the value that they enter in the box for the permanent. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a little math operation that is basically going to say, let the participant pass if permanent is equal to a math operation, which is your total that you want this to be minus what they enter for this, because the total minus this means that it will leave exactly what needs to be entered in this one right here. So we're making sure that it's equal to that. So if we just grab this piece of pipe text now for our entered value in our first field here, then we go to custom validation. We're basically just going to say if 1st of September fixed term contract is, let's see, equal to, and then we need to pipe in the value that they enter for permanent. And say, for example, this needs to total 50, just as an example. We need to make a math operation, which is always $E, curly bracket, and then everything within the curly brackets must be separated out by a space. So we need a space here and a space at the end. And then we're going to do space 100 minus what they enter for the permanent contract, for example. So it's going to take whatever they enter here away from 100. So if they enter, sorry, I said 50, it doesn't matter, but they're going to take, say for example, if they enter 20 in the fixed term contract, that will be taken away from 50, leaving a total of 30. So that means 30 must be entered in the fixed term contract box. So basically we're just saying that this fixed term contract must be equal to 30, for example, in this case. And then we would just do the exact same thing. We would go and question 3, and then we would move on to 1st September 2015, and we do pretty much the exact same thing. We do our fixed term contract is equal to, and then just copy this out and paste, and then all we need to do is just change the 1 right here to a 2 to specify that we're talking about the second statement along here. So it's just basically, this is the now the pipe text for the permanent entry for this question right here. Then all you need to do is just choose a message that you want to display upon the failure of this validation. So you can either use one or create a new message, whichever you prefer, and then just click save. So could you try setting this up and just test it out and make sure that this works for you? But if you do have any questions or issues on this setup, please just let me know.